Well, hello. So we're going to waterless wash the back of this car real quick and show you my procedure for doing that. First of all, we're going to get this nice little Solo 260, which is a really nice unit. Has the 3D waterless wash in it. And you're going to get yourself a couple of nice soft microfibers. These are double-sided, they're dual piles, so they're really soft on the inside. We're going to use that nice long pile soft side you see here. And you're always going to want two. You want one to be wet and one to be dry to buff out after you're done wiping it down. So we'll start with this one. So start with that. Like with any washing liquid, you want it pretty wet because it's not really going to do much to help clean if you haven't got none on there. So we wet it down pretty good. And now that I got it pretty well wiped down, I'll go over with the dry side and do it again. Just wipe it down real quick. Again, I'm not applying a lot of pressure, mind you. If you have some heavier spots that need to get cleaned, this is not the way to do it. Because you do not want to use a lot of pressure. This is really letting the waterless wash do the work. You're simply wiping it down. And that way, if you do pick up something in your rag, you're much less likely to scratch anything if you're doing a really light, no real pressure on your microfiber. Now we're going to take this dry one and go back through. We're just going to wipe it all back down again with this nice dry microfiber, which is going to take and buff it back out, get rid of any more remaining waterless wash that might be left behind from the previous step. And you'll get a nice and shiny clean car without getting out the bucket and the hose and the foam cannon and the towels and the dryer and all that crap that you normally would get out so you can wash your car. This eliminates all that. And now this section of this car, the back window, the back of the trunk, and my spoiler is now clean with no extra work. That's it. Done. So that's just one section. Obviously you got to do each section individually. You do want to change these out. Do not keep using the same ones. I usually use one wet and one dry for each panel. I consider this a panel here. This is one panel, on the trunk. And then you're going to have a panel here, like this section from the top down to the bottom. Always start from the top, work this area first, and then very last do the bottoms where most of the dirt is, so you're not bringing the dirt back up here. And then you just keep repeating that process for each panel and get your whole car clean very easily. Again, this is really for cars that are, dusty, might have just a little bit of road spray on them. That kind of thing. It's not for a really dirty car. If your car is extremely dirty, has caked on stuff on it, don't use this method. There you go.